As a young boy, I would take the designs and images from the minds of my friends and I would apply them to paper, allowing them the opportunity to finally see with their eyes what they can only see with their imaginations. I do this today, except not always on paper. Today, I also do this on people. I'm a tattoo artist. Except I don't always see myself as a tattoo artist. I see myself more of an artist that just so happens to know how to tattoo. And the tattoos, I don't see them as just tattoos. I see them as my children. They're my babies. And each one needs loving and caring as if its very existence depended on it. And my clients, I don't see them as just clients. I see them as co-parents to these children, giving love and attention and energy to these projects as they would their own children. And as with children, these projects thrive on love, energy, attention. They thrive on the nurturing that we can give them. And in the end, the project has a special kind of glow, a special kind of energy, and a special kind of attraction that most people can't quite put their finger on. One day, I think it was back in 2007, 2008, I was working with a client on a tattoo project, and the topic of conversation comes up to, if you could be doing anything you want other than what you're doing right now, what would you be doing? This is when I learned about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. I learned that there was a patch of ocean twice the size of Texas that's been collecting plastic debris and plastic litter for decades. And I learned about the monumental ecological problem that it's presenting. That night I went home. I was inspired. I wanted to draw something from my friend's mind to help him achieve his goal of doing what he would rather be doing. The next time I saw my client, I asked, would you be interested in seeing these sketches? And he agreed, and I showed them to him. And I was pretty surprised to hear that his best engineers couldn't come up with such out-of-the-box thinking and out-of-the-box designs. Well, that only inspired me more. And we formed a new partnership, and we embarked on a new project. And with this project, I took it on the way I felt most comfortable with taking on projects. I took it on as a new child in the family, a new child that needed love, nurturing, and attention, just like any of my other children. And with that, the marine particle skimmer was born. The marine particle skimmer is an invention that can clean oceans of plastic debris out there in droves and farms in turbulent or calm water. About the time we were working on the prototypes for this, the Deepwater Horizon disaster occurred. And then people started asking me, could this skimmer of yours, could it collect oil? And I thought to myself, well, it would only take a matter of adjustments, and some design change, and I can get this to collect oil, sure. So thus we embarked on another project. And again, another member of the family that needs just as much love and attention as any other child in the family. So with that, the emergency extraction line was born. A completely new type of oil skimmer. This idea was so innovative that it was invited to compete in the Wendy Schmidt Oil Recovery X Challenge. This is a competition that was designed to inspire innovation in the oil recovery industry. As finalists in this competition, we were finally able to get our prototype in an oil spill situation, albeit simulated, for the very first time. And the first time it was in this situation, it was working at 1,040 gallons per minute and at 80% efficiency. That means it was collecting 80% oil to 20% water. Later on that day, we had it working at up to 4,000 gallons per minute and at 95 to 98% efficiency. This is 40 times the standard working rate of average skimmers today, which work at 105 gallons per minute and at 65% efficiency. Now, with keeping that in mind, I'm a tattoo artist. This whole adventure with designing these environmental devices that can help save the world has brought me to this conclusion. It doesn't matter what role you play in life. You can be a teacher, you can be a doctor, you can be a pizza delivery driver, you can be a tattoo artist. But each one of us holds a special talent and a special gift and a series of experiences unique to each of us that can be applied to a particular problem out there. All you have to do is answer that door when it comes knocking. And finally, throughout this whole TED experience, I had an epiphany. I realized that by using love and not just passion, not just attention to detail, not just time spent on a project, but the kind of love you would give a child or somebody that you would give up everything for. I learned that by applying love as a viable and harnessable energy, we've developed innovations that can save the world's ecosystems. Now, if I was to take that statement and break it down into its rawest form, love can save the world. Imagine that. Thank you.